Hi, Pat Cockpit here, aka Ego Bird. It's been about a week since we've done a flight streaming it. We're in Vancouver, Charlie, Yankee, Victor, Romeo. We're going to do a quick flight down to Kilo, Papa, Delta, X-Ray, Portland. VATSIM is on right now. It's Sunday. Oh, it's getting close to 11 o'clock in the morning. A lot of sports on today, watching TV. National League football, baseball playoffs are on. Also, Premier League soccer's on. There's a lot to watch on sports today. So I'm trying to get a flight in and watch some. I just whacked the camera here. Whack. Just whacked the camera. Anyway, welcome aboard. And we'll discuss why it's been a while since I haven't flown. It's mostly updates and anyway, we'll talk about that later. Before I get too wrapped up, let me make sure the stream is actually running. Okay. Bear with me 1 second here. Too wrapped up, let me make sure the stream is actually running. Okay. Okay, the stream is up and running. I got the chat going. Let me arrange my screens on the server screen here so I can see everything that's going on. We're on VATSIM as American 1 now. We fly as American 1. Okay, welcome aboard again. And we're sitting at the terminal. We've already powered up the plane, so we're not cold and dark, but we're going to go right to our checklist. Let's get our dispatch sheet. That's the first thing we do is print our dispatch sheet out right on our thermal printer down here. That should print out right here. Hopefully we don't run out of paper. Nope, we got enough paper. And we're on VATSIM, and we're going to start our ACARS up real quick here, because I'll forget to. 160 passengers today.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. Please ensure that you've fastened your seatbelt, return your seat back and folding trays to their full upright positions, and store your carry-on luggage in either
thermal
the
printer
overhead
spins the
bins or
paper,
under the seat in
so
front
I
of
got to
you.
unspin it.
If you're seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions located near that
Okay,
exit.
there's our
If you do not
dispatch
wish to
sheet
perform
and our
any of the
performance
functions described in the event of an emergency,
information.
please inform a crew member so you may be reseated. At this time, we request that all portable electronic devices, such as cell phones or portable computers, be either powered off or put into airplane mode, as these devices may cause interference with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will notify you when it is safe to continue the use of these devices. We remind you that smoking aboard this aircraft, as well as tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors.
Okay, cameras all look good.
If you have any questions about our flight, please don't hesitate.
It all looks
to ask
good.
the
Let's
crew
go ahead
member.
and
Thank you for your attention.
go to our originator portion of the checklist. So we got our dispatch load sheet. Voltmeter is on ground, and we have ground power, and we are on ground power. Voltage is bad, DC battery. Fuel pumps are all set. Hydraulics are set. Wipers are parked. Alternate flaps are closed. Hydraulic pumps, electrics are off. Landing gear is down and confirmed. Weather radar is tested. Fire warning is confirmed. Ground power is connected. Bleeds. Okay, we'll turn the research on. The packs to auto. Let's open up the front door, the cargo. Get these people moving. Front door's open. Bleeds, engine bleeds are off, APU bleeds on, isolation valves open, the packs are in auto. Temperature is looking good, and air conditioner is running. Galley is on, and we'll go ahead and align the IRSs now. We're going to go ahead and right behind the seat right down here, you can see the captain's CDU, so we'll go ahead and we'll check our engine rating's 26,000 pounds, and our ARAC is good through November 2nd. Nav data looks good, op program looks good, and we'll grab, we'll put in our position as Charlie, Yankee, Victor, Romeo, which is Vancouver, and we're at gate 7-1. We'll grab this GPS coordinates and slap it right in there.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Okay, IRSs are aligning, and then we'll go to the route pay, index, nav data, flight plans. And I'll be right back. Sorry, KC. We had a good evening. It's actually morning here, but good evening to you wherever you're at. And Jim, hi. Good to see you. Let me get back in the cockpit here. I had doggy emergencies I had to take care of. Dogs in the plane. So we're going to go ahead and grab our routing here in the flight plans and go over to position, routing, company route in, American 1, still got dogs out here. American 1 will be taking off on runway 26 left. Let's confirm that. Yeah, 26 left. That's good. And so let's go back to our originator portion. IRSs are aligned, emergency lights are good, air conditioner is set, trim air is on, CDUs, present positions entered, flaps are up and confirmed, and we got to check our gauges. Bear with me, take just a second. I've got to go in here and restart the air manager program to get the gauges working. And Jim, audio check would be nice. Let me put tower on 118.7. We'll hear if they sound okay. And oops, let's get our screen set up here. Bear with me one second. I gotta get this. There we go, and hit the run button. Minimize that. Okay, we're good there. Now we should have pressure. We do. CDU, flaps are up. Parking brake is on chocks. Exterior lights as required. Okay, so let's go back to the CDU. 26 left, and we're going to go get our clearance right now. And we're going to be cleared to Portland via probably the Vancouver 2 radar vectors. Let's go ahead and departure frequency is going to be 133.70. So let's go ahead and call tower 118.7. Okay, here we go. Vancouver Tower, American 1, Stan 71, Boeing 738, IFR to Portland. We have Papa on board.
American 1, good morning, Vancouver Tower. Information kilos current. Cleared to Portland via the Georgia 6 departure, flight planned route. Departure runway 26, left squawk 5120.
Can you please repeat the departure plate? You said the Jordan 6?
The Georgia 6, Golf Romeo Golf 6, Georgia.
Cleared to Portland, Georgia 6 departure, then flight plan route. Departure frequency is 133.77, squawking 5120.
American 1, read back correct. Push and start to your discretion. Call for taxi.
American 1 will advise on taxi. Thank you. Okay, we're taking off on the Georgia 6. There it is. I don't have it up. Let me get it in my charts. Oh, thanks for the sound there, Jim, the sound report. Let's see, we're going to take out I've never taken the Georgia 6. Let's see, let's get rid of the Vancouver, and we're going to put in Georgia 6 departure, SID. Right there, and let's take a look at that guy. Okay, the Georgia 6 is only good for 26 left. So we take off at 263 degrees, and we go out. Let's see what it says. Climb 263 to 1,000 feet, then left, heading 247. Okay, so we're going to pick the Georgia 6, and the arrival will be the 28 right on what was that? Nancy. Don't have a Nancy, don't worry about it. Crater 2. And that is the Uzo transition. Okay. And we can execute that. Why isn't it? Activate. Okay, go to performance page. Okay. Let's go back to our checklist. Leading edge devices are good. IRSs are aligned. Service intercom is off. EECs are on. Reverser lights are off. Flight recorder test in progress. Mach speed warning. Stall warning. Passenger oxygen is normal. Crew oxygen is 12,000 pounds. I don't know if that's 100 or 1,000. Let's look that up. 3 green on the gears, and the PSCU
Good morning,
is off.
Vancouver Tower. All Mission 135 with information kilo is requesting IFR clearance to Tokyo Narita.
And do our flow test. That's good. And I'm going to turn off the tower noise for just a couple minutes. Okay, so we'll do our light test and pedestal, fire control panel, CDUs, MIP, glare shield, forward overhead, aft overhead light test passed. Okay, MCP, we're going to put on the captain's side, first officers. And it's a VNAV. Oops. Let me go ahead and go to legs. It's a vector departure. Oh, let me finish my performance. That's why. Okay, yeah, that's why. ZFW. Okay, ZFW off the sheet, and you can see our little sheet here. It has all our dispatch information and our performance data from Virtual Flight Performance Tool. It's all prints out all right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really slick. Okay, ZFW is 135, and reserves are 2.5. Cost index is 60, and we're only going to flight level 250 today. It's a short flight. Cruise winds, top of climb are 303 at 17. At 17, and Beta 6, we're in X-Plane 12, Beta 6, and they've fixed the winds aloft, so now we have winds above 10,000. That's really good. Plus, there was a problem with the screens not locking, the external visuals not working in Beta 6, and we've got a temporary fix from X-Plane that will be released in Beta 7 to get our external visuals working. So, something to look forward to. That was a good job on the part of Ben and Austin and Jennifer. And as Austin said, it was a hair on fire problem. Alan, hello, good morning. Okay, so where am I? ISA deviation is 7 degrees, Charlie. And we can execute that. Oh, how about if we get fuel in the plane? And today's fuel load is going to be 13,186. 13,186.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Okay, and we're confirming refueling up. And the payload today is 40,000 pounds. That includes 160 passengers, their baggage, and 8,800 pounds of cargo. We're pretty maxed out today. Not fuel-wise, but passenger-wise, so not real heavy on the takeoff weight. Okay, in the meantime, we're going to double-check our charts. We've got the Georgia 6 departure and the Crater 2 arrival with the ILS 2 right. There, in ForeFlight, we've got all our charts all set up. Put the taxi there, and we'll go to traffic so we can see other traffic. And there is other traffic here. Okay, so we're all set on our charts. And our ATIS is up.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Let's see. Our ACARS is actually running, and let's make sure that we're set up with joint AVA so we're visible. Again, we're flying as American 1 now. We're all set there. Very nice. Yes, Alan, the real weather problems are fixed. We now have winds aloft above 10,000. That's a nice fix. Thanks for asking. Okay, where are we? So aft overhead is done. Let's do the forward overhead. All the standby controls are normal and guarded. Yaw damper is on. Cross feed. Okay, we got pressure in the accumulator for the brakes. That's good. So there. Already checked those. We'll do right for the first start of the day. And window heat. And overheat test. TAT test. Voice recorder test. Let's go ahead and shut the cargo doors up. In our EFB. Cargo and the forward entry. Everybody's on board. And that's closing up. Air conditioner set. Overhead body heat test is good. Altitude 25,000, and that's our top of climb. And
ladies and gentlemen, the boarding door is now closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure. Cross check for your press straps.
altitude
Stand by for all
here
call.
is 13 feet. We'll dial that in.
All right, we've
Okay.
got everyone strapped in.
And
Give us a ring
alpha
if you need
test,
anything.
alternate passes, manual close, open. That's good. Lights are as needed. MCP is, let's see. Going back to our performance. N1 limits off our sheet. So, right now, our thrust is 26,000 pounds, and we can use a reduced temperature, assumed temperature of 67 degrees, which should give us an 87.9 N1, and we've got 88.9, so slightly higher. That's good. We can go to the takeoff page. Page 1, runway winds. He said we have information kilo. Let's go grab information kilo
Smaller electronic handheld devices.
and see what he says about information kilo.
Airplane mode at this time.
Stand by.
Calls and texts terminated.
Weather at 1700 Zulu is 290 at 8, 15-mile visibility. Check that. A few at 12,000, a few at 22,000, 15 and 15 on the temps, 3018 on the altimeter, 3018, and the standby gauges, 3018. We're good there. Yeah, Alan, that is great. Let's see, back on the ATIS, 26 left. We're all set there. Okay. Runway winds, 290 at, what did I say? 290 at 8. So we'll put that in, 290 at 8. And the runway slope is 0, put up 0.0 at 263 degrees. And we got 263 in there. Go to page 2 on the takeoff reference. We're going to do flaps 5 today, and our calculated center of gravity is 15.7. We'll put that in, and we're calculated to have a trim of 6.5, and the plane says 6.25. That's good. We'll do our stab trim cutoff test, and that passes, and we'll set this for just a little over 6. We don't want those nose coming up. And we'll put in our V1 of 142, rotate of 144, and V2 of 146, and that is slightly lower than what's calculated. So we got 144, 145, 149. That's okay. So I'm going to put what's calculated in here. Let's put 144 off our performance. 145, that's within 1 knot. And a couple of knots higher on the V2, 149. That'll be okay. Okay, we're all set there. Let's go to our legs page and step through our plan. And vector departure tells us that we're gonna maintain 263 heading, check, to 1,000 feet. Then climbing left, turn to 247, or as assigned by ATC. Maintain 7,000. We'll dial 7,000 in here. Spec radar vectors, 5 minutes after departure. Okay, we're good there. So we're going to step through our, make sure everything looks good. Head on down. And we're going to go to Shane. Is our final fix on the arrival. So we'll come into the fix page and put our arrival as Kilo Papa Delta X-ray, and we'll put a 100-mile circle around that, and a 30-mile circle, and a 20-mile circle on the arrival. On the next fix page, we're going to put our final approach fix on the arrival. I'm sorry, our final arrival fix, which is Shane, which is Sierra Hotel Yankee November Echo, and we'll put the heading off the Crater 2 arrival for that, so we know which runway heading to 108 degrees to head until we get vectored correctly. So that's 108 degrees. We'll put that in there. Okay, itchy nose, excuse me, scratchy. Okay. We're all set there. Let's look at the missed approach also. I'll put a fix in for the missed approach. And that's 28 right. A little early to do this, but so climb does turn right. BTG. That's a VOR. BTG. We're all set there. Okay. Now we should be able to dial this in at 149 on the MCP. And now we got VNAV. It's a vector departure, so it heading select will automatically turn green after 400 feet. We're all set there. We'll do our transponder test.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Climb now.
Okay,
Climb.
so
Crossing.
where are we?
Climb. Climb. Crossing. Climb. 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 Clear of conflict. Descend. Descend.
Pressurization
Descend.
panel is
Crossing.
done,
Descend.
and they look good.
Descend.
Exterior lights
Crossing.
as
Descend.
required.
Descend.
Ignition's
Descend
right for the
now.
first of the day. ATIS is
Descend.
obtained. Clearance is
Descend
obtained.
now.
CD user
Increase
program.
climb.
Radios.
Increase climb.
Okay, let's go
Increase
to
descent.
departure
Increase
radio.
descent. Maintain vertical
Vancouver
speed.
is
Maintain. Maintain vertical
115.9.
speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
And we'll do our long version of the ground proximity warning test now. Okay.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear.
And
Wind shear.
put the VOR in 115.9
Sink
on
rate.
takeoff.
Sink rate. Terrain. Terrain.
Put the beeper
Pull
on.
up.
And we'll
Don't
put our
sink.
next one on down
Don't
here,
sink.
which is going to
Too
be
low. Terrain. Too low.
Seattle
Gear.
116.8.
Too low. Flaps.
116.8.
Slide slow.
We'll
Bank
put that one in
angle.
also.
Bank angle.
Approaching decision height.
Minimums.
EFIS panel.
2,500.
Set our EFIS panel up.
1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200.
That's all set up.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
And we'll set our main
Wind shear.
DU up.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
Mode control panel
low.
is
Terrain.
done and
Terrain
confirmed.
ahead.
Clock
Terrain
is
ahead.
set for
Terrain ahead.
Zulu time.
Pull up. Obstacle.
Nose wheel
Obstacle.
steering is normal and guarded. That's
Obstacle ahead.
confirmed.
Pull up.
D user set auto flight annunciator test. 3 ambers, 2 reds and an amber. Reset the fuel flow. N1 is an auto. Speed ref's an auto. Auto brake is to RTO. Speed brake is stowed. Flaps are up. Reversers are stowed. We'll do thrust configuration warning test on the left and the right side. Our PFD, horizon set, speed is set, altitude is set, and 3018 on the, and we don't need the minimums. We can just get rid of the minimums there. Okay. And he told us we have to go to 1,000 feet before we can turn. That's, we could put that in as a bug. We'll just dial it in there for 1,000 feet, and then we'll know we can head 247. There we go. Okay, PFD is done. Standby gauges are checked and confirmed. N1's fuel flow, auto brake is set, check. Instruments confirm oil is good and fuel is confirmed. Auto brake is set. Flaps, thrust lever, parking brake, cutoff levers are down. Stab trim electric has already been completed. Squibs and fire cargo detection passes. Stabilizer override switch is in closed and guarded. GPS test is done. Zero fuel weight is confirmed. And let's look at our takeoff weight. Let's confirm our takeoff weight. That's always important. 148.2, and off our sheet is 147.9, and we'll use 250 to taxi out, and that'll be perfect. Okay. That's all checked. Stab trims are set for 6 units, transponder, and we're going to squawk 5120. Okay. Rudder and aileron trims are zeroed. Fuel pumps for takeoff. Start the APU. Doors are shut. Cargo door is shut. All doors are shut. Gate for departure set. Confirm doors closed. Check. And external equipment and chocks removed. Once that APU is up and fired, we'll put the brakes on and remove the the chocks. Let's check the caffeine level. We got a green light on the caffeine level. And I'm going to go back to tower, 118.7. And let's call for a truck. Got our pushback. APU is on.
WestJet 1664, ready for taxi. WestJet 1664, squawk 5136 in mode Charlie.
And we've got APU confirmed. Why is this TR unit on? We got a bug light on the TR unit. And it cleared. Okay. And we're done here. We can reshut those. That's closed. And we can turn those on. That's all good. And let's request.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, let's go ahead and back her up. Back up to right there.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. I'm going to set the parking brake. And let's get some pressure on the accumulator. Otherwise, the tug will not hook up. It's always been a problem. If there's no pressure in the accumulator, the tug will not hook up. Okay, we got pressure there. We're good. Turn off the electrics. The whole point here is that we don't have pressure on the when they mess with the front wheel. So electrics need to be off, and you can have B side on, but not A.
Sorry about that. Should be squawking now. WestJet 1664.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn our squawk on.
WestJet 1664, runway 26 left, altimeter 3018.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Juliet,
Ready to connect.
Sierra, Mike, Juliet, Hotel, Delta, Delta 7, hold short, runway 26 left. Left via Sierra, Mike, Juliet, Hotel, Delta, Delta 7, hold short 26 left, WestJet 1664.
And we've got a guy taxiing out. So we gotta wait for him to cross.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Let's get the anti-collision light on. That'll get the gate to go away. And we're good there. And it looks like he's going out on Sierra. And we'll get our time at 6:18:25. Zulu, and engine time is 47:28 on the engines. 47:28, and he's going out that way, so we can go on back. And we can start number.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
And let's confirm. Bleeds are set. Pressure is adequate. Anti-collision's on. Start sequence is 2, then 1. Here we go. We're going to start number 2.
Also ensure that your seatbelt
Crank it up
is
to
correctly
3%.
fastened. As well, any electronic equipment must be
Clear
turned
right,
off.
clear
Thank you.
left.
Have a great flight.
Let's go ahead and turn on our little camera here. Out the front camera so you can watch along. we're up to max motoring on that engine, and we can start number 2 by lifting the fuel handle. And there goes that WestJet that was taxiing out on Mike. So we haven't flown in quite a while because of the problem we were having with the external visuals. We went back to X-Plane 11 for a while, and that took a while to get back in X-Plane 11. We flew with it for a while, and then we got hold of X-Plane, and they graciously were able to, with our logs and dump files, figure out the issue.
All stations, Vancouver Tower, stepping away 1 minute, standby.
We were able to figure out why the external visuals weren't working. It was like a hair on fire problem. And I mentioned this before that Austin had said, and they fixed it within a day. Put a patch out, a temporary patch, and to confirm it, and it does work. So the external visuals will most likely be a non-issue in Beta 7, which should be out any day. Let's start cranking on number 1. Let's lift that fuel lever. So I can't talk for X-Plane, but they have resolved the issue, and they know what it is, and they said that the next beta it'll be released.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Okay, parking brake is on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And we got the newest Zibomod. They've changed the numbering. Instead of 355_3.55_9, now they've re-lettered it. Now it's EA, Early Access _2_0, which came out today.
Tow is disconnected. Bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
And we got the tug pulling away. We got the thumbs up. And let's do our before taxi checklist. Fuel cutoff levers are up, generators are online, and we got power. We're charging, that looks good. Probe heats are good, window heats are good. Anti-ice isn't required. We've got the hydraulics on. Bleeds are set for engine bleeds on, AP bleed off, isolation valve auto, packs are set to auto, that's all confirmed. Master caution is clear. Transponder is set, and anti-collision light is on. Weather radar, we have terrain on the captain's side, and we'll put weather on the first officer site, and we'll do a flight control test now. So, do pitch, a little bit of roll, and some rudder. That's all good. And we're waiting for tower to get back. We'll go ahead and taxi out with Kilo. Hey, Colin. Oh, it's late. Belfast. Very late there. What time is it in Belfast? It's it's only 6 in the evening, 6:30ish. Good to see you here, Colin. We're flying Vancouver to Portland, a little 40-minute flight. Shut off that APU. Turn the taxi on. How did I miss that? Flaps, transponder, weather. Vancouver Tower, American 1, ready to taxi to the active with Kilo.
American 1, information Lima's current Vancouver, runway 26 left, altimeter 3018, taxi Papa Mike Juliet Hotel Delta 7, hold short 26 left.
We'll get Lima on board before we taxi, and we're going over to 26 left via Papa Mike Juliet Hotel Delta 7 hold 26 left American 1.
Sure.
And let's see.
Delta's ready for taxi with information Lima.
Delta 312, runway 26 left, altimeter 3018,
So we're
taxi
going up
Juliet
Papa
Bravo Juliet Hotel Delta
Papa
7,
Mike,
hold short 26
Juliet.
left.
Juliet Bravo, Juliet Hotel, Delta 7 for 26 left for Delta 312.
This should be Papa here. And we'll hang a right on Papa and then a left onto Mike.
If I could have everyone's full attention while we review safety information, that would be great. With the
So
seatbelt
Colin, I've
sign
got
in
a
place, you must fasten your
funny
seatbelt.
Irish,
Insert the metal fittings, one into the
Irish,
other, and
not a
tighten
joke,
by
but
pulling on the
a
loose end of the
situation.
strap.
I have a twin brother named Mike. My name's Pat. You know, everybody's thinking Pat and Mike Irish, you know? And I always thought I was Irish. I knew my dad's side we were German, and I thought on my mom's side we were Irish. We were always brought up that way. And come to find out, I'm actually Welsh, so I'm a status climber.
Floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit.
Welsh and German.
By moving the handle in the direction of the arrow.
That'd be a status climber in Great Britain.
Store is equipped with an inflatable slide, may also be attached. and
Okay, we're on Mike, and we're going to go down to
Oxygen
Juliet and hang a
air
left.
pressures are consistently monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will fall in front of you from the ceiling. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask
And we're going to
towards
take Juliet
you
all the way
and
around the
firmly over your
hotel.
mouth and nose.
It kind
Secure
of
the
does a
left
little
hand behind your head and breathe normally.
a
Although
snake
fat
here
is
on
not a
Juliet.
snake,
Oh, we got the
oxygen
Delta up
flows
here.
to the mouth. If you're traveling with a child or someone who needs assistance, secure your own mask first, then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until
Going
a crew
left
member
on
advises
Juliet.
you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows.
Question
against the ground.
1664, airborne, contact Vancouver Center 133.7, winds 280 at 12 from Delta 7, clear takeoff runway 26 left.
Open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head.
1 airborne, contact center 133.7, cleared for takeoff 26 left, WestJet 1664.
Yeah, just across the sea. Yep, I know where Wales is.
Delta 312 with request.
The bigger question is, would I prefer to be Welsh or
Delta
Irish?
312, go ahead.
It appears we don't have airport sign, and we don't have a good chart on board. Are you able to provide us the rest of the taxi just to get us to the main thoroughway?
Delta 312, roger. Take a right on Lima there, and I'll get you to the left on hotel after.
From Lima, that's the hotel.
Turned off at all times. This is a non-smoking flight. Remember that damaging the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the card located in the seat copy in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask myself.
And Tower America 2 behind the Delta. We'll just wait till he passes us on hotel.
American 2, or correction, American 1, roger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I say American 2. I'm American 1. My apologies. Our visuals and our charts show Juliet going all the way out to hotel for American 1.
American 1, roger, yes.
And I don't know if my ATC is too loud or not, so he should be hanging left.
Delta 312, if you want, we can let the American pass us, and then we'll follow him up.
Delta 312, that works great. Left onto hotel and hold short of Juliet. That's your, Juliet will be your next taxiway on your left.
So Tower American 1, we're good to go out on hotel now?
American 1, affirm. Taxi Hotel Delta, Delta 7, hold short 26 left.
Hotel Delta, Delta 7, hold 26 left.
Delta 312, you can make that left onto hotel now. Follow the Boeing 737 to runway 26 left and hold short 26 left.
Follow the traffic here on hotel to 26 left.
Okay, so we got the Delta behind us now. He didn't have the charts or didn't have the scenery to get him out, so he's going to follow us out. It's not even noon here. It's coming up on noon, local time. And this is Delta. This default scenery in X-Plane 12 is really good. This is not payware. This is default, and it looks every bit as good as the payware that was in X-Plane 11. It's that good. 5x5. Hot mic. So Cullen, are you flying on X-Plane 12 on the Zibo? Reese, hello. Oh, thank you. I've been working on this for years. It's about 7 years into this sim. A lot of work. It's a lot of fun though. Okay, we're going down to Bravo Delta 7 down here. Well, Reese, you're more than welcome to comment on my flying ability. I'd love to get feedback and comments. That's how I improve. Anytime I can get a real rated pilot in the right seat, it's great. Yeah, I have a thermal printer. You can see I print out my my dispatch and my performance from virtual performance on my dispatch sheet. Printer works just fine. Don't get me wrong, there's things in this sim that need to be worked on. I have an MEL list that just doesn't end. Okay, we're going to roll up here on B7 and take off. So.
Starfleet 1701.
Last station calling standby. American 1, when airborne, contact Vancouver Center 133.7. Winds 280 at 12 from Delta 7, clear takeoff, runway 26 left.
26 left, Delta 7, clear for takeoff. American 1, contacting center on departure. Thanks for good service.
You're fine.
Okay, here's B Delta 5, we're going to Delta 7.
Starfleet 1701, Vancouver Tower, go ahead.
With Lima, IFR to San Francisco.
Starfleet Flight 1701 cleared to San Francisco via the Georgia 6 departure, flight planned route. Departure runway 26 left, squawk 5107.
Okay, lights, camera, action.
Okay, clear San Francisco, we have the Georgia 6 and the transponder 5107 and runway was 26 left.
Traffic.
Clear left.
Start
Clear
fleet
right.
1701, read back correct, push and start to your discretion, call for taxi.
There's a guy behind me that's picking up.
Go
got
taxi,
TCAS
1701.
warning on, or ground, yeah, TCAS warning. Let's go ahead and line up here. Weather looks good. So 1,000 feet, we're gonna hit 274. And let's confirm that on the, at 1,000 feet, we turn to 274. Here goes. Run it up to 40%. Let it stabilize. Hit the toga button. We have a motorized throttle. We can watch the levers. Oh. How about I put in flaps? That's not good. Oops. Flaps are coming up. Nobody caught that.
$80 knots.
We're good on the flap alarm. And we got thrust hold. I should have done a rejected takeoff there, but I didn't. And we're through 100 knots. And stabilized.
V1, rotate.
And here we go.
Positive
Delta
rate.
312, line up going runway
Positive
26
rate,
left.
gear up.
5 weight, 26 left for Delta.
Engine's accelerating.
$400.
Okay, get the nose down just a little bit, start accelerating.
$1,000.
And we'll go over to 247. And do heading. And go over to center.
Report aircraft type.
We're PC-12.
Vancouver Center, American 1 heading 247 out of runway 26 left for 7,000.
American 1, Vancouver Center, low climb 1, 6,000.
Please repeat for American 1, did not copy.
American 1, you are identified, climb 1, 6,000.
To 6,000, flight plan.
1, 6,000.
1 6,000, thank you.
Sponsor to retain trainer scope 0720.
I don't know if that flight plan means we can turn.
Sponsor 3 trainer, you are identified, report intentions.
We're just inbound Vancouver. We're planning the, we'd like to do the simulated RNAV 26 left.
3 trainer order.
Vancouver Center, American 1.
American 1, go ahead.
Does your directions, the flight plan route, mean we can turn towards our first waypoint?
Negative, continue on that heading for now. I will have you direct shortly.
Just want to check, make sure. Thank you. Don't want flaps up.
Vancouver Center, Delta 312's
you said flight plan route, and I didn't know if that
Delta
meant turn
312
towards
identified
my first
1,
waypoint.
6,000.
It's a vector departure.
6,000.
Wasn't sure.
American 1, proceed direct to Seattle, VOR on course, climb to flight level 250.
Seattle VOR on course for American 1. Thank you. So I'm going to put
103 trainer, proceed direct to Seattle, 40 or nav 26 left.
and we're going to go ahead and put in Seattle VOR and do LNAV, and we should start turning left here. Flaps are up. speeds coming up. We should hold at 250, and we're cleared for 250, he said. So let's write that down. So we're cleared to Seattle VOR at flight level 250. We'll hold it 250 until we get to 10,000.
Delta 312, proceed direct Seattle VOR climb flight level.
Let's see if we pick up the Seattle VOR, which should be 116.
Seattle VOR and then the 350.
16.8. I'm sorry, 116. Yeah, 116.8. And there's the Seattle VOR. See if we pick up the beeper on it. It should be beep, beep, beep. There it is. Got it. We'll dial it in. We're through 8,000. Turn that off. Holding it, play at 250 knots. Coming up on 10,000. We'll do our after takeoff checklist. Okay. After takeoff checklist. Attendant notified. Exterior lights as required. They're all set. The starters should have been on continuous. They weren't. Logo light is off. Warning light is off. Left for the next flight of the day. Packs are good. Engine bleeds are off. Packs are good. Engine bleeds are on. We have about 3 pounds of pressure in the cockpit, in the cabin, and about 2,000 feet of pressurization in a positive rate of climb. Auto brake selector is off and locks the gear lever. Passenger signs is good. Electrical power. Let's go ahead and check out the electrical power. On TR1 is good. TR2 hydraulics.
Heading 100 for traffic.
Pressure's good. Hydraulics are good. Cabin temp is confirmed. Engine status. We're climbing out at. Let's go to the progress page. It's 6,500 pounds per hour. A climb out, and we'll have 7,400 at arrival.
We're keeping the visual with the train for possible entry. Thank you.
So we'll do the progress page here temporarily, and we're looking at 1926 arrival, which is 40 minutes. We've got 32 miles to top of climb. Okay, let's bring this back to here. Any questions?
American 1 proceeding Bob, so that's Bravo uniform whiskey Zulu Oscar.
Direct Bozo for American 1, thank you. And he's sending us a little bit to the right. Okay.
Delta 312, thanks for your help. Can proceed direct Seattle VOR on course again.
And we're going to pick up the Seattle center in a second, 135.45. 135.45.
American 1 contact, Seattle Center 135.45. Have a great flight, bye-bye.
135.45 for American 1. Thanks for good service.
Country 3050, runway 28 left, clear to land with variable 3.
Seattle Center, American 1 with you at 16,000 for flight level 250 on the Crater 2 arrival.
American 1, Seattle Center, left.
We don't have we'll have center into Portland, but we don't have tower. Let's see if they have an ATIS up. And they do. Let's look at the ATIS for Portland. Excuse me. ATIS in Portland is information Yankee, and we're through 18,000, so let's go ahead and go standard and set our standby to 2992. Very nice. And we're still climbing out 312 knots at 2,400 feet per minute.
Seattle Center Delta 500, we'd like to capture.
Time is 17:53 on the ATIS for Portland. It's about an hour old.
And you are 3 miles from Hauser, cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Roger, 190 to capture, maintain 3,000 till established. Clear the ILS approach. 16 left, Delta.
It's kind of noisy. I might turn that down a little bit. I don't know if it's noisy to you, but it's noisy to me. Let's turn it down just a little.
Seattle Center Delta 312, 65 to 35. Goes to 312, Seattle Center, roger.
We'll hold off on a new ATIS. Charts. We get rid of our Vancouver charts and confirm our Portland charts. We have the crater to arrival. And let's take a look at it. We're going to compare it to our FMC.
Country 3050, you're local to Portland, left unable, and Echo to Park. Okay, next time you see Echo to Park, here's the 3056. 1100 with 330 at 4, runway 16 left, clear 50 knots.
330 for 16 left, or takeoff 1100.
Number 200, descent time, production making 6,000, Spokane altimeter 3022.
Descent time, production making 6,000,
Delta 17, leave my airspace, probably complying for your search for May group today.
So the VOR for
2107,
Portland is going to be
today. I don't want to become a nice day. Yes. So let's have to closing about 10 to 15 minutes.
109.2, I think. 109.2.
Thousand to go.
Alright, Delta 500 on the
Like Valley
clear to land,
too.
3304.
If the wind's clear to land, 16 left, Delta 500.
116.6. Always pick up
Channel
battle.
Center, Pilot the Charlie, can we get it set?
Pilot the Charlie to 50, over PN2 arrival, KPDX landing. Well, really whatever way you want to climb, but we'll take south. Kane altimeter 3019.
Alright, December the Olympia 2, winds right now are showing coming from the north. I was planning 3-4, but the RNAV 3-4 to be in Seattle.
Okay, we probably made that work there. Pilot Charlie, especially RNAV 3-4 left approach from Seattle.
Oh, looks like we got a booking time for across the pond. Yay! Oh, after the 14th.
0202, actually, no, let me get a picture. 0202 wind 3504 and 834.
We got a booking slot for across the pond on the 20th.
Where's some foot to it?
1100 radar contact out at 3000, climbing to Federal 330.
The 330,
Let's get back in the game here.
722, let's see. Airspace, Salt Lake offline, radar search for main frequency approved today.
So you come, thanks for the help and have a great day.
Put our approach plate on ForeFlight.
Number 2, service flight to RNAV runway 08 Yankee or Zulu?
And localizers 111.3, we'll put that on nav 1.
Whichever you prefer,
and that's a 283 heading.
I think the Zulu had
with a minimums of 250. And we've got 86 miles to top of descent. Like I say, it's a quick flight.
I mean, we got Yankee pulled up in
We're going, after today's flight, we won't be flying on, we won't be flying at all for about 10 days. I'm going to take my first vacation since COVID. And so we'll be shutting the sim down. We'll be going in for engine overhaul.
Number 2 gets there, able to direct Walda.
From directing Walda.
2 gets there, clear Walda, cross Walda at or above 5,000, cleared straight in RNAV runway 8 approach.
Cross Walda at or above 5,000.
So Jim, the sounds in the plane sounding okay? All the sounds should be up and working okay. If anything's overwhelming anything else, should all be good.
Good afternoon, Seattle Center. This is United 1934. We're back with you with information echo going to New York, please.
United 1934, Seattle Center, cruising left and left.
Go into the
Seattle Center, Delta 500, clear the active 16 left at Papa, looking for gate Alpha 3 today.
Delta 500, Seattle, Bravo departing today.
That's a good day, thank you.
Alpha today.
Parking via Alpha, thanks for this.
So the ATIS we presently have are
Alaska 1596, we're ready to taxi. Alaska 1596, outside of runway 16 left, taxi via Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie to 16 left, Alaska 1596.
okay. So it doesn't have a new ATIS up. It's an hour old, but let's see what we got here. We've got simultaneous visual runway approaches 28 left, 28 right in use. Oh no, runway 28 right in use. Let's see, shorten first. All aircraft 5G notice in effect for Portland. Parachute ops. Oh, whoa, we just got bounced around really hard. Oh, our sim just crashed. Our sim just crashed. Look at that, we're going in. Okay, so much for that. We're sending a report in, a bug report. Okay, so much for that. We just went upside down, we're going in. Okay, not good, not good. You can see in our stream we're upside down. There's no fix for that. That's why it's a beta. If you can see, the plane's upside down. My goodness. Did you see it spin upside down? You can see the earth is above us. Let's go look at the log file. Yeah, I'm going to go check it right now. Let's go check the log file. It's sent a report to X-Plane. Let's see what the log file shows. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Task Manager. Hold on. Something crashed us. Task Manager. I'm going to turn off Smart Cars. End task there. That's not good. Yeah, ZHI is working in X-Plane 12. Not a problem. Let's see what the log file shows. For X-Plane 12. And log file right here, and we'll just scroll down to the bottom. It's a 1 gigabyte log file. That's because of the fix that the temporary fix that X-Plane wanted me to put in. So the dump file is huge. Let's see if it'll even print out the log file. It's huge. Let's see if we can print it out in Notepad or. Okay, Notepad opened up. Okay, let's scroll down to the bottom. And so we had a autogen, and then we had some global scenery, DSF load time 1058030 for file global scenery X-Plane 12 demo area. Looks like it crashed it. This application has crashed. It doesn't give it a specific reason. It looks like everything was going along swimmingly until it crashed. Let's see the time. 2:17:10. Everything was fine. I don't see anything that caused it. Let's save this. It's a 1 gigabyte log file. Man, that ruins my whole day. Seattle, but it doesn't say that was the problem, Mike. It said the last thing it loaded up was the Seattle demo area. But that was at 02:17, which is a while ago. It loaded up some Seattle Tracon information and global scenery, and it all looked good, no problem. I don't see anything that would cause this. Well, yeah, you might want to fly it around Seattle. I flew from Vancouver to Seattle, see if it crashes there. Obviously, it's too bad because I wanted to do a landing. Yeah, the demo area is in the Seattle area, KC. You're absolutely right. For X-Plane 12, it now is in the demo areas in the Seattle Portland area, and I'm thinking that might have been what crashed it. That's a good call, KC. Yeah, do the same flight, Mike, and see if that crashes it. Again, I was going straight south. It's a 40-minute flight, flight level 250, and I was on VATSIM, but that shouldn't make any difference. And let's see, where was I when I crashed? I was just pretty much getting ready to come over Seattle, and it looks like it logged in and was loading scenery for Seattle, and kaboom! I sent a dump to the log file to X-Plane, the log file. Okay, I think what I'll do is we'll call this. It's funny. Look, we're upside down in the stream. The plane just rolled over and nobody walked away from this one. I am not going to redo this flight on the stream. I think I'm just going to shut it down and call it a day. Say I'm going on vacation. I got a lot of stuff to get ready for, and maybe I'll do a flight offline and repeat this and see if I get the same results. Bummer. Unfortunately, even the save function, I got a dog that's screaming for lunch now. Even the save function's crashing. So I'm gonna check the save function. Okay, I'm gonna shut the stream down, guys. I'm gonna shut the stream down and call it a stream day. I got too many other things to do today. I got Premier League soccer I want to watch. I got pro football, baseball. My Padres are playing the third game of the wild card against the Mets today. I want to watch that. So, hey, thanks, Jim. Yeah, we're gonna go up to Phoenix and see the grandkids, and then we're gonna go up to Albuquerque and visit my brothers and sisters. So I'll wave at you, Jim, when I go by. Um, I don't know if it can be removed or not, Mike. That's a good question. If you can remove the demo area, I'm gonna do it again and see if it crashes offline. Let's see what it looks like outside. Well, I can't even look at it because it crashed. I'm still looking at my visuals. Didn't crash. My server crashed. So totally bummed. Oh, you're right, Mike. It doesn't. You're absolutely right. So it couldn't have been that. But the log file is you. Why is the log file so big? The log file. Why was my log file so big, Mike? If the standby the patch exe. Oh, it's because. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think I have it in there. Let me look. Yeah, see, my exe is from October 5th. And if I look at my book, we put that in. On the 6th from Ben. So I updated to 5 on the 5th, and I can see that right here in my book. Yeah, I've updated to beta 6 on the 5th, and no joy, it was crashing my visuals. Then on the 6th, we got that temporary fix from Ben, and that fixed it, but we didn't put that in the server. I can see that because the date's different. So why am I getting such a big? It's giving me the full log file, so 1 gigabyte log file. But the funny thing is, if I look at the log file again, let me look at that log file again. Yeah, you're right, Mike. You're absolutely right. It's beta 6 on the server and beta 6 plus on the visuals, but why is my log file for the server so big? Documents. Let me look at that again. Keep hitting the wrong button. I don't want to open Notepad. I want to open it with Notepad++. So I loaded up originally at 0-100 time. Everything's loading up. So I think this time is based on minutes since I fired up. So it was, let's see, we started out at 15 minutes. Everything is looking really good. And it's a huge log file. I guess the visuals are sending a log file to the server. I don't know. It's just a big log file. If I scroll down to the bottom, everything's looking good. I don't see any problems. Let me see if it started to crash when I started to load scenery here. Let me go roll down to the bottom. It's still doing the thing with the data. I mean the IPs, and that's all good. That's all good. Hasn't changed. IPs. Scroll down towards the bottom. Then all of a sudden, it's still doing the same thing. Checking the IPs. Everything's good. So at 2:06:55, it found airport changed to Kilo India Charlie Lima, limiting. Then it says something about the Seattle Tracon and something about the DSF load time, and there's no problem there. Hold on, let me see what it says about that. let's put word wrap on so it'll wrap around here. Okay, I'm going to shut the stream down, Mike. I'll give you a call later. I'll give you a call. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut the stream down. No sense in letting it run while I troubleshoot this. I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm sorry we crashed it, but sometimes that stuff happens. So, bye. Bye. And I doubt if I'll be back until about 10 days till I do another flight. And by then, I'm sure they'll have 7 out, and maybe that'll solve that problem. So, okay. I'll give you a call later, Mike. KC, thanks for being here. Reki, thanks for being here. Alan, I don't know if you're still here. Jim, hi. Colin, I guess I said hello to you. Thanks all for being